As a result of some of these initiatives, India's export performance and overall export-import balance corrections, if I may call that, has been fairly encouraging. By some accounts, it's been phenomenal, but I personally feel that there is a lot to be done to achieve the potential that we have. However, I mean, in numerical terms, if you look at it, there has been kind of 8-fold increase in a decade like that has gone by in our exports, and that can be taken as quite a, impressive performance. However, that's not for us to something to step back and like say that, okay, we are doing well. Apart from the short-term threats of, the global financial crisis that we are facing today, the large volatility in the commodity prices, sharp rise in fuel prices, not to talk of like global uncertainty about the future of fuel supplies and all that. We also have to take like some hard and long looks at our structural deficiencies and how do we correct that. Just take a little time to talk about AP's export and trade scenario. Andhra Pradesh stands 5th in the place of exports in India, and its annual exports of 91,614 crores, that's nearly ₹1 billion approximately. It's been growing at an average rate of over 30% for the last 6-7 years, for the period that, we've been seeing. And that's kind of in line with what the overall Indian performance has been. We've neither been bad nor been good vis-a-vis the Indian scenario. We've been doing fairly well in the domain of attracting foreign direct investment. Even in the recent partnership summit, the kind of response to our investment drive was fairly encouraging. Out of the total exports, about 38% is software related, IT and IT enabled services. 18% from engineering items, manufactured goods. 17% from drugs and pharma. 9% from mineral exports. 7% from food and agro processing. And 5% from electrical and electronics. Then of course there are high visibility, perhaps low value kind of exports, the pearls and the gems and jewelries out of Hyderabad, the handicrafts. The state has been fairly proactive in promoting exports from the state, from the region and from the state in particular. The state government has been fairly proactive in that. We have a very high number of SEZs established, 109 SEZs. Many of them in the private sector, public-private partnership, and which are doing relatively well. I recently had an occasion to visit Sri City and was impressed to see the number of leading manufacturers locating in that SEZ. The other successful SEZs of Andhra Pradesh include the Brandex, the Apache, the Hyderabad Gems and Jewelry Parks. Then we have domestic investors coming to Andhra Pradesh in a fairly big way. The Adipatla SEZ in Rangareddy district has become India's first aerospace SEZ. We stand first in India's bulk drug exports, marine products, and are also a leading player in some of the other research and development areas like biotechnology, etc.